Hey there, it's Arsenine, and hopefully this is the last part of the entire series. I know what you're thinking, hopefully. Oh my god, this guy is already tired of the game. No, I'm not tired of the game, I just want this series to actually have a nice, complete feeling, so I'm gonna go for Survival Endless. I'm gonna try to see exactly how long I survive, although I probably shouldn't promise anything considering the fact that it's not going to be too easy nor straightforward to do much, if any, of the things that I actually want to do. So we're gonna try our best to see how far we can actually go. Now, the achievement that's available, by the way, for this one is surviving 20 waves. I'm not too sure if it's like, you know, waves of zombies per se, or if it's like, you know, 20 actual, you know, waves of the enemies in total. So like 20 like levels equivalent, you know what I'm saying? So we shall actually see how that works out in the end. It's a new day, so I actually want to ask you guys how you've been. So feel free to type in the comments what you actually feel like saying or whatever it is you want to say, and I'll happily read them. Now, as of me actually recording this, essentially the last section of this, I actually learned a few things. The one thing I learned is that Plants vs. Zombies does have a replanted version, which is basically like an upscaled HD version of Plants vs. Zombies, and I was kind of surprised that they did that. I actually did not keep track of like any new releases. I just wanted to play the original release, which is the one you're seeing. And in the event you're thinking this is like some perfectly timed situation, I guess you could say that, although I couldn't really give you an appropriate answer considering the fact that like I played through all of this and then only now I was coming to the realization that, oh, you know, the what do you call that, the replanted, the name is just doesn't roll off the tongue very well, so only just realizing that the replanted version does exist now, which is kind of why I'm a bit like, oh, okay, so that's a thing, I guess. But yeah, that's just my take on it anyways. Okay, so again, I'm not too certain on whether it's screaming like how many waves of that do I actually have to do, but my guess is as good as any, which is probably gonna be the fact that it is going to be like that. So, you know, we shall actually see how that actually works. To me, I think 20 waves is okay. I may do a challenge in the future when I play this game again, or maybe when I actually play the replanted version, who knows. I actually haven't really considered anything yet. I haven't even bought it yet, but considering the fact that it says it has co-op and whatever, I actually might buy it. Now, you might be thinking, oh god, this guy is actually advocating for the use of AI and everything like that, because, you know, it seems like replanted screams AI and everything like that. I do have to mention to you guys one thing. Not really a fan of mentioning this again, but if you guys recall correctly, I did play, you know, Destiny 2 before, and a lot of people are saying really negative things about it, especially with the current state of the game. You know, how you constantly roll back plans and ideas and blah 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 in Destiny 2, and a lot of people are like, dude, why are you even playing the game anymore, considering the fact that like it's just a shell of its former self. But you can never put a price tag on the fun and the experience that you personally had while playing the game, so that's kind of where I'm rooting all of my expectations, or whatever you want to consider them, on. Like, it was never a matter of like, oh, because, you know, just because the game's unpopular now and then, you know, it's fun to hate on the game and everything, that you should just genuinely hate on the game. If you genuinely don't like the game, then, you know, just don't play it. But if you like the game, then whatever experience and money you paid for it shouldn't matter. I'm actually just noticing, it's the Twin Sunflower 300 Sun. It doubles each time. Damn! Okay, that's expensive actually. I was wondering why it was so expensive. Is that some kind of like modifier in there? I guess each time you have one more, it just costs more. That's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? It's fine though. I'm gonna start laying on cattails and everything anyways, so that's okay. Still need that. Yeah, don't worry, that'll be dealt with before anything actually happens. Just put that just in case so it kills this. Actually, it will kill the nearest zombie, right? Which is that one. So just watch it. Oh wait, no, it's going for the pool one. No, that's great. That's great. Anyways, I should flex the fact that I never really bothered to do the, you know, survival achievements for the most part. I just usually play them. Although I do believe, I think the last time I just got to like wave 20 and I just, you know, just didn't care after that. Oh, fusion plants all get more expensive after each plant. Ah, so that's how they want to balance everything, I guess. That's fair though. It does change the strategy that I want to employ a fair bit though. I'm trying to think of when they would be practical actually to use them. I'll just do that then. I need to think properly now since I have to think with, you know, not enough sun essentially to go around. It's a low amount of sun, so to speak. Kill the cone head, please. The reason why I say so is that it's eventually going to be very expensive to do some things, and I'm worried, right, about if I shovel out a twin sunflower, would it make it cheaper or will this be the same price? Because if it's the same price, then that's kind of a moot point, you know? Okay, pumpkin. Yeah, you can stall there. It's okay. I'll definitely use umbrella leaf here to protect everything. Eventually, there's going to be every single zombie, so you kind of need to make sure you're prepared for every single zombie. The thing is, if I do, you know, winter melons here, right, which I can, the issue is that where do I put the cop cannons towards the front? That's not a good idea, you see? So that's kind of why I'm thinking where I should actually place them. Usually the back lines would be the most ideal, but that's where my twin sunflowers are, so I don't want to like throw those away instantly, you know? That's kind of why I'm thinking where I should put them. I think I'm going to establish the entire sunflower line first, so essentially like I'll put like another twin sunflower here. Then I'm going to think on whether I should straight away just go for the cop cannon thing, because I think I have enough sun in the bank to probably plant them out. Like it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 800 sun there. And then assuming it does increase by 50 or so every single usage, it's gonna be like 500, 550, 600, 650, I think. It seems just the fusion plants get more and more expensive the more you plant them, so that's kind of why I'm a bit reserved on doing that. Anyways, now I am done with the twin sunflower. Don't need any more of them. Okay. Cattail. So now I just have to save my sun actually, because the more and more I use, right, the more expensive everything's gonna be. This can probably last me like a few waves until I really need to deal with like, I guess, major problems, you know? So I'm gonna try and think of where to do certain like plants and everything. I'm probably gonna put gloom shrooms here and here with 2 garlics. 4 volters as well, so I'll probably need to put like pumpkins there, so I'll just lay it down right now. That would be like a good foundation for where to do it. Then spikeweed, spike rocks and everything. Bloom shroom should be here, and the ones before can be like a cop cannon plus something else, I guess. I wonder what would be great though. I guess melon bolts would be fine, but we shall see, you know. Okay, now I probably don't need any more cattails for a bit, you know. I'll let the seed packet refresh in between the waves, essentially, you know. Okay, put one here. I'd be preemptive because it's gonna start eating it, which is a waste on the life of the pumpkin, but that's okay. Okay, let me think. Okay, this doesn't need to be here. It's just a waste of space now. Let me think. Yeah, so cop cannon, cop cannon, cop cannon, cop cannon, and then watermelons and everything. Yep, attack. I just picked a cherry bomb only to help with crowd control if I really do need it. Probably don't need it right now. Actually, you know what? Let me speed it up. Sure, why not? Usually the usage of instants isn't really encouraged, except for maybe potato mine to kind of build your front defense, so to speak. But now it's not really like advisable to use those, so to speak. So I've got to see what I'm gonna do. That pumpkin's already like 1 stage down. Actually, that's not good. Let me think. Yeah, okay, so cop cannons and everything. That's probably what I'll do. Do not make it the last stage. Oh god, okay, that's not good. Okay, I don't need potato mines anymore, nor do I need sunflowers. So let's see. Okay, ladder and that. Okay, now that can be dealt with quite handily actually. So I'll need gloom shrooms. That's the thing. I see, look at that. Fusion plants have like a plus. So that's what it does, right? So I'm gonna need like tall nuts. So probably tall nuts can stall here. Okay. So that way the gloom shrooms AoE would actually work. That would be great. Still need a lily pad. Again, I'm going to leave the twin sunflowers alive for now because I will need to employ different strategies towards the later parts anyway. So that's what I'm going to do for now. It is acceptable. Okay, I can do that actually. That's great. Yep, instant blunting. Again, no garlic yet, but that's okay because I don't necessarily need the garlic now. Preparing for the carp cannon anyway, so let's just do that. Let's do this. Yeah. I don't even know if this thing is gonna last me all 20 waves, but I'm just going with what I think works the best. So that's kind of why I'm doing this right now. Okay, do that. Yep. Okay, I think that'd be great. Yes. Because now the center can't be vaulted over. Yep. Do this, so that's protected. Usually once this becomes a diverted lane. Ooh, diamond, nice. You can see by the money, yes, I spend the money and essentially like fed the Tree of Wisdom a fair bit, so that's kind of why I'm broke now. And probably what I'm gonna do towards the ending is showcase that I sell all my essential like plants that I have left over so that I can get the Tree of Wisdom fully fed, because I think by doing the math I should be able to reach like 100, so to speak, like 100 feet for the Tree of Wisdom if, you know, that works out perfectly essentially. Okay, so carp cannon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 50 each time. That's fair. Again, the pool theme is probably the best to have it actually. Okay, do that. Oh, nope, nope, I don't need that yet. Okay, good. Another corn here. Yeah. Okay, I'll probably do this anyways, so at least this is all perfectly defended when I need a cattail again. Just speed this up a little bit. Essentially, that's the last two achievements, the Tree of Wisdom and surviving this for like, you know, those number of waves. Yep. Oh yeah. Try vaulting over that then. And try. Won't survive though. Bye-bye. Such a classic game. Again, I have no idea how replanted is really gonna work other than the whole like it has co-op and whatnot, so that is my, you know, my understanding of it thus far. Hopefully it turns out to be nice and that, you know, people actually, the only thing that is probably to people like be upset about is the use of AI, I guess, because it kind of takes away from the originality of it. Although, you know, I frankly don't have much of an opinion of it. Maybe because I haven't actually started work yet and hence I can have such a naive opinion, right, of myself, like, oh, you know, you haven't actually started working, like, you know, an actual job and everything like that. So maybe that's kind of why I can have such a naive opinion of that and everything like that. So yeah. Okay, I'll definitely need magnet shrooms, I feel. Yeah, I'll definitely need magnet shrooms. Where would be good? Oh, here would be great, actually. Magnet shrooms over here would be great. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, okay, I got... Oh, shit. That was a waste. So I'll just do this preemptively. Yeah, so magnet shrooms over those two lanes flanking would be actually great. Yeah, I think that would be great. Uh-huh. I could just use the cop cannon to detonate the thing for now, though. Yeah, it does work. It does detonate the thing instantly. That's great. I like how like the you know, the cattail spines just like curve backwards and essentially like track the target, the moving target essentially. That's such BS and BM essentially. Okay. Yeah, I think that will be great actually. No, actually 2 more will be great, I think. Yeah, 2 more will be great. Don't worry, everything will be dealt with pretty handily. As you can see, the DPS from the Gloom Shrooms are just too good. Maybe I'll do a concave like this, right? That'll be great, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be great. Blow those up. More zombies approaching, but I'm not scared of anything. Okay, I don't need cop cannons now. I think I'll use winter melons. Oh, bungee zombies already? Huh. Okay, that changes things quite a fair bit. So that for bungee zombie, that for bungee zombie. These 2 as well, and then those can be magnet shrooms, I think. And then garlic. Okay. So that, garlic. Get this to replace. I got a magnet shroom already, right? Yeah. Magnet shroom, that. Okay. I won't need winter melons yet, but I'm gonna start putting some actually. Any spike weeds? No, it is. Oh, that looks so oddly placed actually. It's kind of ugly. This, and I'm just gonna get that for stall purposes. Can't believe I'm thinking so much more strategy here, like compared to like what I would normally do in terms of like playing the game. I normally don't think so hard for strategy, but this time I am having to forced to be thinking hard about what the layout should be. Okay, that's great. So those 2 are covered. Oh, I didn't pick the freaking cattail again. That's actually unfortunate. Ah, that's okay though. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll do this, that. Yep. Yes, keep eating the garlic. Okay, let's speed this up a little, shall we? Boom, boom. Okay, so what needs to go are these 2 sunflowers specifically. Okay, wait, give me the sun for that one. Spike rock over here. Yep. Okay, now this should be perfectly safe. This protects all of that. That protects all of that. Doesn't protect the front though. So when that happens to arrive at the front, I would just have to stop them using hopefully enough DPS or just the cop cannon, you know. That's kind of all I have. But frankly, what they could steal are probably maybe the spike weeds and maybe the garlic. The garlic can be replaced quite easily, so I'm not too worried about that too much. Let's see, all the pumpkins seem perfectly intact. That's good. Oh, that garlic's already dying. That's quite fast, actually. No, man, I won't shovel it out in case anything bad happens, you know? Okay, let me think. I could, by the way, I could put, like, magnet shrooms here. That'll be fine. I actually might just do that, to be honest. I need to pick up the sun, not the money. Money's not nearly as important, but the sun is very important. So, yeah. Okay. There we go. I think that'll be great. Oh, yeah. Look at them coming in. Boom. Could have aimed at the center though. I think that would have been much better. No digging for you. Yeah, just die quickly, dude. Just be a good little zombie and die quickly. And considering you already did, I guess you can comply to that, right? At the very least, you know. Oh, you can put pumpkins on sea shrooms, so don't think about it. But the sea shrooms are just there purely to stall. I know it kind of interrupts like the flow of things, but it's free, you know, so it's kind of fine for me to do that. Oh, that kills the digger zombie too, actually. I didn't notice that. Bye-bye. I'm just worried about the bungee zombie, actually. I'm not worried about the other stuff. Uh-huh. Just keep coming, man. Keep coming. And I'll keep sending you back. I'll start replacing them at the back now. Okay, I'm just gonna replace this preemptively. There we go. We don't need them to like walk up to the Gloomshroom anyways. But this entire setup, I think, is pretty good, by the way. It's not the best setup, obviously, since there's no winter melon yet, but it's a pretty good setup. Let's do this. Alternate between those two. There we go. Oh yeah, huge wave incoming. Just sit up straight. Yeah, hopefully. Oh. Yep, 2 bounced off. Yep, it's gonna pick the garlic. That's perfectly fine. I'm fine with that. I don't even know if they can pick the sea shrooms up, but I think that's actually fairly a good idea to put them there. Because if they do pick the sea shrooms, that's not the end of the world for me. Like, it could be significantly worse if you pick anything else, right? Let's see. Dancing zombies, scuba zombies, so wintermelon, that's needed. I'm gonna get a cattail this time. Sea shroom still. I actually don't need anything else, so what I'm gonna do is get the imitator lily bat, and any instant I may need to use like these, so yeah. That's kind of all I need, to be honest. I forgot the spike rock. God, this is horrible, actually. I keep forgetting things. There we go. Now that they are slowed, that's perfectly fine. I can deal with a lot of the situations that could be presented for me. Again, wintermelon in the middle lane to cover both in the event it does hit like the sea, you know, like, well, I say the sea, but I mean the pool, you know. Sometimes I'm just a bit forgetful nowadays. Bye-bye. Okay, now it's gonna actually get a lot more expensive because I only have 2 sunflowers. Essentially cover 3 total lanes. That's kind of the plan there. Once I've covered these 2 with like winter melons, I can basically AFK if I really wanted to. But I'm gonna try and learn and take this opportunity to talk. I know some people, again, aren't too much of a fan of people talking, especially when there's strategy to be had and whatever not to discuss. But my personal take is that, you know, you can never pass on the opportunity to get any new experience that may be beneficial to you. You know, you don't grow by staying stagnant, you know. Okay, now I'll just wait until I get the last cattail because, oh, that's so expensive. My sun production is very slow, by the way. I need garlic and spike rocks to fill the formation, and then I think I'm perfectly fine after that. Die quickly, zombies. Die quickly. Okay, I can definitely pay for a wintermelon soon enough, but I do want the cattail. Cattail first, because that's just wasted, essentially. Scuba zombies incoming, right? Yep. That's okay. Bye-bye. Such an easy strategy, honestly. I'm pretty sure there are some people who are brave enough to do like challenge runs whereby they actually just don't use carb cannons and everything and try to clear everything. So yeah, kudos to them for actually being brave enough to do that. I am not. It might seem like there's a lot of zombies, but the carb cannons just delete 2 lanes of zombies anyway, so that's perfectly fine. I could, by the way, trade away the cattails for carb cannons, but that may be for later when I actually save up enough. Because I don't intend to like do that at all. It seems like a terrible idea to do that right now anyways. Let's just do this and clear the thing a bit faster. Oop, dancing zombies get caught. Bye-bye. More scuba zombies. Yeah. Essentially, once you, I think, have 6 cop cannons, or is it 8? I can't really remember what's the good number for those. If you get 8, right, you can just alternate and survive essentially forever, so long as you know how to time them correctly. The only problems would be like, you know, the gargantuars that could appear and ruin your day. But if those are your only problems, again, instants and tons of sun would actually help you. So yeah, don't worry about that too much. Yeah. Oh. Another Zen garden plant. Nice. Okay, wait for this to stock up. And yeah, I just need one more for the winter melon and I think I'm perfectly fine. Okay. Bye-bye. Diamond. Oh yeah, wave is over. Okay, so garlic, spike rock, and winter melon. This is what I basically need. So garlic, spike rock, winter melon, watermelon if I still need it anyways. Pumpkin. Let's see. I don't want to forget anything, so lily pad's already been picked. Let's see, this and these two. You know, I guess this is okay if I need an instant to wipe everything, right? And yeah, I think that's good. Nothing can really faze me at this point in time. Yes. They may send tons of stuff at you, but you're not scary, dude. Like, look at that. It's just that they send it so slowly and it's kind of just boring, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Now I'm just gonna save up on sun to upgrade the spike wheats to spike rocks and I'm perfectly fine. It's been 27 minutes so far into this and 8 waves. That's actually not too bad, to be honest. It's almost as quick as survival normal, essentially. Like, no, survival hard, sorry, not survival normal. What am I saying? Yeah. Depends on how long this video is gonna be because I am going to edit this immediately after. Once it's done though, like, I wonder how it will fare. Yes, like, I don't know really how I should be editing this one specifically. Since it's 20 waves, I'm assuming this is gonna be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the word for it, but since it's 20 waves, I'm just thinking this is going to be like a very long one. So there's only 2 real ways to edit this in a way that's acceptable, which is either increase the playback speed of this so it's not too boring, or if someone just wants to watch this in the background of their thing while they're studying or whatever, that's actually perfectly fine because I am just talking bullshit at the same time as just like playing the game anyway, so that's perfectly fine. It's much more entertaining than just watching something that has no one talking and just audio playing in the background, right? So I guess that's still better. Now, essentially, let me talk you through why I did a layout like this. Not saying that this might be the best layout, but let me just explain my rationale. So winter melons, slow zombies, that's obvious. Spike rocks basically allow the slow zombies to take big yeet damage, essentially. I was gonna say yeet damage, but I say big yeet damage, essentially. So as a result of that happening, right, your carp cannons can then easily find their target, so to speak, if all your enemies are slowed, which is good. So this synergizes with the carp cannons and spike rocks pretty well. The cattails are basically just there for added damage on whichever lane needs the most support. Usually you might be thinking, oh, you know, it definitely, the pool lane actually needs some help, but technically it doesn't, because the Gloom Shroom does cover the pool lanes quite efficiently. The Gloom Shroom's AoE is literally perfect, which is why 2. You could do 3, but if you do 3, that means that you are more likely gonna put garlic on the first like row here, row by column after all. And as a result of putting your garlic there, there's very high chance it gets crushed by the Zomboni or catapult zombies, so I'm not a fan of that one specifically. Goodbye all scuba zombies, yeah. I keep one twin sunflower alive, at least two in that sense, so I get some passive sun because that's important to have. If you don't have enough sun, then you cannot continue planting all the stuff that you actually want. So that's the problem that you would eventually have to face. Again, nothing here really scares me in terms of like zombies until the gargantuas show up. When those show up, then I need to have instants and everything ready. But essentially, this is the full plan. Again, magnet shrooms are for the pesky digger zombies, and technically, you know, I guess football zombies do fit the category of being pesky. The screen door zombies are perfectly countered by the winter melons anyway, so no real challenge for that. Umbrella zombies, oops, sorry, I clicked off. Umbrella zombies, on the other hand, are like umbrella leaves are essentially just to shield your plants. Oh, damn, misclick. Now, this umbrella leaf would protect everything except for that gloom shroom, so it's still a problem. Which is why I count on the DPS of everything being able to counter the, you know, bungee zombie if it does show up. If it doesn't, then everything will be perfectly fine in the world, and I don't have to worry about anything at all. Bye-bye. I remember doing this a lot, whereby in between waves I just spam, because whatever downtime you have like right now can just build the carp cannons like next carp anyways. So let me think, do I want more carp cannons? Because I don't technically need the cattails there. Okay, now that's a problem. That is a problem. So let me think, how am I going to deal with that? I will need more carp cannons, I think. So let's just put it to the test, right? If we do need more of them, then that's just how it's going to be. Actually, I don't need to copy any of the seeds here. I will definitely need these to replace, and I'll see how much more they increase in price as, you know, things go on. For context, that is a problem. That will, if I am not mistaken, ruin your entire lane defense. Not only that, it's kind of designed in such a way whereby it cannot die in just 2 instants. So yeah, problems. Let's just see. I'm gonna save first. Like, not save the game, but save the carp cannons, essentially. If I were to guess, it's on the first flag. They don't spawn randomly, they spawn with flags. So this is the kind of situation where I'm just gonna let my stuff do the clearing until everything needs support. As you can probably see, the cattails aren't exactly the most useful here. So likely what I am gonna do is replace them. Okay. So 1, 2, and 700. So that's 900 for one, and then the next one's gonna be 950. Okay, so let's just keep it in because there's actually no point shoveling away your extra damage for now anyways. I didn't pick the garlic again, but that's perfectly fine. As you can see, the defense is holding very well at that. So I don't actually have to worry too much about that. I will preemptively do this though. That'll be perfectly fine. Nothing would actually be dangerous, to be honest, that would actually cause problems to that. I could like shelter them with pumpkins, but that would just be not worth the investment since I'm already wasting 25 extra, you know. Might do this now though because it might get too close. Yep, okay, good. That's perfectly fine. As you can see, spike rocks doing big damage, and I think it's just as I suspected. It's gonna be like about 20 flags, not 20 waves, because I'm pretty sure it's been 20 waves already. So yeah, 20 flags. I think I'll be perfectly fine though. Yeah, I think it's about to show up. It's about to show its ugly head. Are we ready though? I think we are. Yep, we are ready. Let's see. No, hasn't appeared yet. That's good. Just do it like this for now. Yep, that's great. Everything's working well. Okay, that doom shroom was not long for the world. It's kind of a waste of 125 sun, but that's kind of what I expected. Okay, so yeah, the plan is I'm going to replace that already so I can get the carb cannon. I need an extra carb cannon, so essentially just an instant, you know, so that's kind of what I need it for. Let's just do that. Actually, no, let it stockpile anyways. Again, I'm not willing, and this is really me saying this, I am not willing to use the carb cannon yet until I know how many would actually appear, like the Giga Gargantua wise. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. I'll need garlic soon as well. Yeah. The sun is slowing down, man, like the sun production. Oh god, there it is. Go. Yep. Okay, that's a problem. Yep. Oh, okay. At least that can be handled with. Okay. Keep attacking, keep attacking. Okay, it died. It didn't kill my spike rock just yet, but the spike rock is about to die. That is a problem, by the way. That Giga Gargantua is a problem. Very big problem. Essentially, if I were to guess what is the optimal way of dealing with them, if there were no bungee zombies, I wouldn't have to worry. But since there are, that's what I'm actually worried about. Okay, let's see. Where? Top lane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Yeah, good. 4 for 1, by the way. There we go. That's this wave done. Not off to a very good start, to be honest. Again, they show up and now they're balloon zombies, so problems, very big problems actually. I'm trying to think. Pumpkins don't work on those, I don't believe, so I'm still gonna pick pumpkin though. Garlic, pumpkin. Let's see. Let's see what we get. This. I'll need some instants, so yeah. Maybe this as well. Okay. Okay, garlic first. That spike rock is, I think, a third dead. As it lost a single horn. If it loses the center horn, then it's like 2/3 dead. Yep. Just shield this one. Great. And don't worry, I'm not gonna speed up the waves by like using the carb cannon because no, dude, just no. That's all I'm saying. No. Tons and tons of money, all used for the Tree of Wisdom's grow. Oh, the garlic gone. The garlic went away. Yeah, for most of the zombies, this is basically enough to deal with them. That's kind of why, like, you just need to be mindful of like all the other like special zombies, like Giga Gargantua, everything like that. That's the thing you need to be mindful of. Everything else is perfectly fine to deal with. So the plan is I'm gonna put an ice room here. That's far enough away. And technically, if it really gets in danger, I can put the pumpkin. It's not nearly as bad as an investment as a doom shroom, mainly because the doom shroom would just make you unable to plant there, and you know, it kills the lily pad as well. The ice room doesn't. So yeah, that's just a precaution in case I do need to do that, and it is protected by the fume shroom. Well, not fume shroom, gloom shroom, so I don't have to worry about that. Probably 8 more flags of this, then I'll be officially done with essentially all the achievements. Hopefully I can last that long though. Again, not a professional player, not the best player, obviously. If I was the best player, I would definitely advertise that, because nothing gets more clicks than being outrageous, right? So, yeah. I'm not that outrageous in this sense. If you notice, I don't really clickbait like anything I do. Mainly because even though clickbait's perfectly fine, I'm not the kind of person who rage baits people, if you know what I'm saying. I prefer people to just stumble across the content I do like normally. So at least you know that what you see is exactly what you get, so to speak. Yeah, gotta deal with that one. Ain't gonna risk that blowing up in my face. Yep. Okay, freeze. Boom. Unfortunately, these aren't like priority targets, so that's the problem with like the cattail. But it's better than devoting an entire lane to like, you know, a carp, like what you call that? Devoting an entire lane to like a cactus. Sorry, I was gonna say carp cannon for some reason. I meant cactus. Yep. As you can see, really sending tons and tons of stuff after. So your ice shroom is perfectly needed here. I don't need it yet. Yep. All the heavy hitting zombies are actually all approaching, by the way. Let's do that. As long as the magnet shrooms don't magnetize the Jack in the Box, it's too much of a risk, you know. And it's a risk I'm not willing to take. Oh, there it is. There we go. It's dead. Yeah, I had to really like bear in mind about that zombie actually. And I guess I was wrong. It definitely spawns not with the main wave. So it does spawn and cause problems all the time. I think I've already made this clear, but I'm not a huge fan of like having to waste plants like the umbrella leaf and everything for the sole purpose of defending against bungee zombies, especially since you saw that they actually can appear in like wave 5 and cause significant problems. Oh god, it ate it. Die. Yep, that's fine. I know to some of you it's like, oh, that's such a boring setup, you know, using the carp cannon and everything. Yeah, that one's close to dying. So again, I'm just gonna pick Spike Rock for that one. Ice Shroom is good. It's good. Normal Gargantua. Okay, I don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, so Ice Sweet, Spike Rock, that. Imitator Ice Shroom would be good too, because then it give me 2. Any instant Doom Shroom in the event anything bad happens. That okay. Yeah, actually everything's perfectly fine. Garlic, lily pads already been taken, so yeah, all of that and maybe pumpkin. Let's go. Now I'm not gonna shovel those. I want to actually see if the price goes down, in case like it's dependent on the number of these plants active that actually influence the price. And because Spike Rock doesn't do less damage just because it's injured, so don't worry about that at all. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Any of these? Nah, all the pumpkins are still perfectly fine. You know, it's kind of strange, right? Usually you would expect like 1 plant per level for like imitator that you imitate, but you can see imitated pumpkin, imitated ice shroom. You can see a lot of different imitated plants essentially if you wanted to do like imitated lily pads as well. So it's one of those levels where you can see a lot of gray versions. Again, another reason why I'm a total fan of the Plants vs Zombies 2 rendition of the imitator is that it just replicates the plant perfectly. You don't actually have to worry about like, oh, you know, it's slightly grayer version for those who are like me, a bit more annoyed at different colored plants, you know, especially if it's the same plant. It's kind of the reason why I was never really a fan of marigold, and I'll say it right now. Yes. What's the point of having so many different colored versions of the marigold when they functionally do the same thing? Anyways, that's just me talking a bit of nonsense anyways. And this setup seems to be running pretty well actually, if you notice. I'm stockpiling sun. I don't actually have to worry about like enemies getting too close. And if they do get too close, I can just do that. And then, ta-da, freeze. Essentially, this will stall for the carp cannons, which I think is a perfect setup. Obviously, the water, like the pool zombies, aren't like affected by it too much. Oh, what the? Oh shit, misclicked again. That's what happens when you constantly click too many things, I guess. All the money that you actually make from survival. Yeah. Unfortunately, your snail, like Stinky the snail, doesn't actually help you get money when you're not there. Like, imagine if like your Zen garden, you could just like leave it there and it gets some money. But obviously the exchange would be if your Stinky the snail was fat chocolate, otherwise you'll go to sleep. I think that's a perfect trade-off, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Deal with them. Freeze. There we go. And for the price of like 150 sun, you get basically full map crowd control. That's perfectly fine. Okay, there's a Jack in the Box somewhere. It's always better to be safe than sorry, you know, for the situation. I know what you're thinking. Oh, this guy is using such boomer lines, right? Like, better be safe than sorry, but hey, you know, you can never put a price tag on safety. Personal thoughts anyways. Okay, frozen again, and as you can see, Spike Rock's doing a lot of work. Yep, launch again. Tons and tons of money. You might be thinking or think that actually gold magnet will be perfectly fine here, right? But no, gold magnet's like kind of lame to be using here. There we go. Aha. Another one on the same lane. An ass. Goodbye. Another two on the same lane actually. Then two on the bottom lane. Another one on the top lane. Dude. Oops, I clicked off instead of clicking the money. Don't worry, freeze. Yeah, it does go down. I believe it went down, right? We'll see in case that Spike Rock dies again. Yeah. That's actually a problem because if they eat your Carp Cannon, right? Then you're just out of a Carp Cannon. So the Gargantuars are a problem, by the way. Yeah, I do believe taking that away does sort of like reduce the cost of it. Let's do it then. Freeze. Boom. Okay, launch, 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 launch. It's gonna eat that Carp Cannon. You can see it now. Oh, it didn't. It's actually surprised. Okay, so essentially two more full waves of that. Okay, now that's a problem. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't need that actually. I do want the ice room. Such a good thing. I'm going to need the Carp Cannon and this for two reasons. There is a more than... Okay, actually I need the garlic as well, so maybe I don't need the lily pad. Actually, maybe I don't need the doom shroom. Okay, so yeah. There's a more than likely chance one of these Carp Cannons die. So, yeah. And I cannot put pumpkin on them. If I could, I would. But you can't, so yeah, that's just that. I'm gonna leave the spike rocks there to tank, actually. Interestingly, or rather, not interestingly if you already know this since you play a lot of Plants vs Zombies, Spike Rock is the only thing that can tank the instant kill or squash from a Gargantuar. I wonder if Spike Rocks can tank, you know, the squash zombies like squishing, if you know what I mean. So that would be interesting to actually see, you know. I'm gonna be very cautious with the ice shrooms I use now. I don't want to waste them at all. Yeah, just keep raising the dead, dude. It's perfectly fine. The pumpkin's a bit wounded, but that's okay. That fresh garlic's now crying, by the way. That's like how many zombies there are. Tons and tons of money. Right. If you contextualize this in terms of like iZombie Endless, right? How much sun do the zombies actually have? Probably have like, I don't know, a good like 5 billion sun or something. Wake up. You just stall them. Yep. That's great. Fume shrooms and everything. Well, I keep saying fume shroom, but gloom shroom. You know, fume shroom evolution, right? The problem will be the Giga Gargantua showing up when the Gargantua show up. That's actually what I'm scared of. But I only need to do this, well, essentially one more full wave. Oh god. Aha. Oh, it's gonna take a spike rock. Oh god. What the hell happened? A lot of things are happening. I need to free something. A lot of things are happening. Oh god, they actually did take a lot of my stuff. Okay. Yep, they're taking a lot of my stuff. This is a problem. Okay, let me just continue to counter them with ice shrooms. Problems everywhere. There they are. They reared their ugly head finally. Freeze. Can launch. Okay, I can't launch any of them yet, actually. I need to stall as long as I can. Top lane is the most saturated one of those. So I need to do that when I have another one. Quick, give. Oh, come on, dude. Oh god, you see that? That's a problem. Oh, okay. Stop it now. Oh god. Oh yeah, those are causing problems, by the way. Now we are talking problems. Okay, so 2 gloom shrooms are gone. 3 gloom shrooms are gone. Okay, I only need to do this one more time, but I'm already seeing huge problems. Yeah, at least that one's fine. Freeze. Oh yeah, that one's gone. As you can see, they're causing me problems. My setup is actually destroyed. This is a problem. Okay, I need to think now. Think long and hard about how to counter this. Okay. Boom. Okay, that one's dead at least. I need to stop that now. Yep. Okay, so I need to do some major rebuilding, by the way. Quite a lot of stuff needs to be done. Okay, more zombies approaching, eh? Okay, so... Okay. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Actually, no. Fuck. Okay, I think I'm dead. I can try. But I think I'm dead. We will see. We will see. We will genuinely see. Because, in case you guys didn't notice, I did not take the carb cannon. So, problems. Real problems. But I'm setting up my sun production again, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, I think that should work. Okay. Nice, all the money that I'll probably never really use. Yep. Nice. Okay, so what I definitely need is essentially I need this. I'm actually like focusing on doing this thing rather than any like specific other thing. I don't have sun to counter most of these situations, and they just have endless sun, by the way. So that's the problem. Okay. Don't panic. Everything is still okay. Yeah, everything is still okay. Keep going. I don't know what actually is dying, by the way. Okay, freeze everything again. Yep. It didn't freeze those two, but everything else is still fine. Yep. Okay, so what I would need would be... Yeah, I would need another gloomshroom at the bottom row. Well, bottom column, actually. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, wake up. Good. Okay. This will be the first flag of, so to speak. Yep. Let's see what they're gonna throw at me. Yep. I'm gonna try vaulting over nothing, my man. Freeze. Yep. Okay, that's going rather well. I need the bottom tile to be used for that specifically. Yep. Top is very clustered. It's gonna die now. There we go. Garlic. Bottom's very clustered. It will die now. Yes. It's actually working. I'm actually surviving until the gargantuas arrive and ruin my day, of course. But If I get another Gloomshroom, I think I can sort of recover. Not full recover, but I think I can recover. So bottom and... Oh, okay, now that's a problem. How is it not slowed, dude? Come on. Freeze. Don't move. Yeah. Okay, problem. Yeah, problems. Don't move. Freeze everything again. They are cluttering the top with freaking Giga Gargantuars, dude. Holy crap. It's just the top lane, by the way, if you're noticing it. It's just the top lane. That is insane. It's fine. Eat the sunflower. I don't care. I can put another one to stall. Okay, die. Oh, come on, dude. That's fine though. Okay. Okay, technically this is the last wave I need to survive for. So I'm just gonna clear this quickly because I need the space for the to freeze actually. Yeah, freeze. Oh, clicked off again because of the rapid clicking. Okay, so one on top, one on bottom. I think that's fine. I can keep stalling. Freeze. Good. Let's see. Blow that up. Yeah, I didn't want to risk that. You better blow that up so I can at least kill you. Okay, that's a problem. What the hell, man? Oh, it's really a what the hell, man moment, dude. I swear. Okay, that's gone. Oh, come on, dude. Did I not get the achievement? Well, I'm gonna get carp cannons. That's a definite fact. Oh yeah, that zombie finally showed up. I was wondering when he would show his ugly face, but okay, finally showed it now. Does mean I'm out of stalling though, because I need to replace everything. Ah, okay, finally I got it. Good. You piece of shit. I have to keep stalling because that one is a problem. Yeah, okay, good. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I'm just gonna keep going until I die. Basically, what I might do is that I might cut to when I die, which I showed a number of ways at the bottom since I already got the achievement. But for those of you who are interested in watching the full thing, I will definitely create another unlisted version of this because technically I am already done. So yeah, for those of you who want to watch it, just let me know. I'll put unlisted in like the link in the description below. And as a result of that, you can actually go and watch and see me talk more nonsense. But yeah, for now, you're gonna see me jump straight to when I die. So see you when I actually lose. Okay, yeah. I don't even know who's gonna be watching this. I just took a break to like literally answer some messages on my phone. But yeah, essentially, even though I say break, I didn't even take anything remotely close to a break. It's more like just me looking at my phone and checking some stuff. That's why I was not really answering. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was doing essentially. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on. You popped my freaking tire, dude. Chocolate. Yep. So anyways, I'm pretty sure I'm not long for this world. Because if you are looking at everything that they're throwing at me, right? I'm probably expected to lose in the next like couple of like seconds, in fact. But I'm trying my best. Really trying my best. Bless. I'm really trying my best if you really flex your imagination hard. But yeah, I am trying. Oh god. Yep, there goes like I think my attempt. I'm actually trying, legit trying, by the way, so don't think I'm like just trolling or anything. I am trying and I am getting pummeled. Again, I highly doubt the build I was using is the most ideal. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, oh, there it goes, and if it goes, then that's over, you know. Yeah, I highly doubt the one I'm using is the most ideal, but look at the number of gargantuas they're throwing, man. How's any normal person gonna be able to do this if they don't have all the fusion plants and everything? It's basically clear that this was designed with you using fusion plants in mind. And if you can survive all the way until like essentially the wave like right now, then you'll be perfectly fine with dealing with everything that they can probably throw at you. But if you don't have any of the fusion plants, you're probably shit out of luck because bro, I am gonna die in like the next couple of seconds. You constantly see the shit they're throwing at me. But I'm trying. Go. Aha, okay, good. Okay, let's see. What are the losses? 2 gloom shrooms, 2 pumpkins, a lot of stuff actually. Those are all immediate losses. I have 2 cop cannons though. Go. Oh god. They are eating everything I know and love. Look at them. So hungry. Okay, let me think. I can probably do like another like few more ways of this. Oh, okay, he showed up again. I think I'll die right now. But, you know, I'm going to try my best. That's as everything I do anyways. Okay. Do I need magnetron's? Technically, I don't. I do need that though. So, let's give it a whirl. No, I need pumpkin, right? Actually, no, I can let them slowly advance and do what I need to do. Famous last words, I know, but I kind of have to. All seats refreshed, no money to do anything. I'm gonna let it take its time because I need to build. Okay, keep going. Place that one first. It's important. This. Okay, good. That'll be enough to hold the tides of like the enemies for now. But I am going to need like 2 more cop cannons, 2 full cop cannons essentially in order to like make this like perfectly safe. So long as I can't get those cop cannons, I have no chance essentially. gonna wait for the Gloom Shroom first, so I can at least defend this area a bit better. Then I can push forward. Okay, Gloom Shroom, go. Keep going, keep going. Look at all of that, dude. Okay. Again, I'm just waiting. Huh. Yep, exactly. Problems, right? Look at all the stuff they're sending. Just waiting for another Cob Cannon, actually. I need to alternate my timer between the two Cob Cannons that I might have, actually. Boom! There we go. The bottom is completely cleared. Boom. Top is completely cleared. Well, not really. That's a lie. Okay, now I can alternate between two Cob Cannons. Which I need to, by the way. That's the whole premise of this entire strategy working, is being able to ration your missiles, essentially. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, no. Oh, no problems. Boom. Oh, God. Non-stop problems, dude. Non-stop problems. Non-stop problems. Let's see. This, that. Wake up. Yes. Okay, that'll be good. Top lane slightly more guarded now. Still not the safest, but it should work out fine. There we go. All my Cob Cannons have refreshed, so now I'm just waiting for, essentially, the wave to do me in. Like it always does. Gosh, what the hell? Yeah, that tends to happen a lot. I think that's technically what's causing me to lose. It's less like any bad decision. Sometimes I just click like and waste, you know. Oh god. Yeah, the misused Cob Cannon could have been used to protect that one, actually. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Now that is a problem. I think that will do me in now. If not, that guy will do me in now. Okay. Don't give up. I refuse to give up. Freeze. Blow him up. Nice, nice, nice. Eat it quickly. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, not good. I literally just spent time on that one. I wonder what's the longest someone's actually played and survived this one. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Right. Crap. Wake up. Sleep. Good. It's working. It's sort of working. Well, it's not really working, to be honest. Oh god. I did make a lot of money though. Okay, the top lane is kind of cleared. Bottom lane is suffering, bro. Bottom lane is suffering. Bottom lane is suffering. Boom. Okay, oh, that was a Yeti zombie. I missed it. Oh no. Oh, that would have been good content actually. Oh. No, I know that was a Yeti zombie. I know it was. Damn. that kind of threw a dampener in the mood, didn't it? Yeah. What's another plant? I missed the Yeti zombie on survival endless. That was actually the coolest thing because I've seen it in column like you see him. Again, I told in case you haven't checked the minigame playlist. Actually no, it's not even in the minigame playlist. I just played it randomly and then it just appeared. In case you haven't checked that one out, yeah, do check it out because it was random and I essentially found it, you know, like just randomly just there, so to speak. And I was so freaking happy when I saw it. Another one I saw it was, no, yeah, I saw it in survival night. Okay, like I saw it in like the survival night playlist. And in the survival night playlist, I think on harder difficulty, no, survival fog, yeah, I saw it on survival fog hard difficulty essentially. When I saw it there, I was like, oh yes, that was the thing, you know, that was the moment, that was my moment essentially. 24 flags. Okay, so same thing as before. We're just gonna use the same strategy again. Carb cannon. Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. I think I'm just gonna use instants actually this time. I don't think I have much of a choice. Like, I'll need to protect my base, yes, but I think instants are the way to do this now. Don't have a choice. Okay, those two are dead now. As you can see, my defenses are half of what they used to be. Yeah, slowly deal with them. It's okay. But oh no, man. I'm still so sad I missed that Yeti zombie, dude. I'm so sad. Really, I am. I think no one could be more sad than me in that situation, to be honest. Like, the Yeti zombie is like, it's rare, okay, don't get me wrong. Although, then again, from how many times I've seen it, I guess its rarity or its status as something rare, it kind of goes down the drain. Depending on how many times I've already seen it, right? Or I could just be really lucky. I don't know, you know, like, some people say I'm really lucky, like some of my friends in real life. But I have no credence to that. Like, there's no actual evidence to support luck, whether it's something you can actually determine by whatever metric, right? So, I don't know. Okay, I don't know whether I'm lucky or not. I don't. My friends seem to believe so. Again, I don't believe it. But if this is enough to say like whether I'm lucky or not, I guess, you know, shoot for the stars and like assume that I'm lucky. Okay, do it. Do them in. Do them in. I think kid me would have just given up already, considering that their defenses are ruined and everything. But adult me, which is like right now, no, I refuse to give up. Because so long as there's a chance, right, to do something, I would do it. Boom. Probably won't reach close enough to actually cause me problems, but we shall see. That will cause me problems though, because I no longer have my magnet shrooms. There you go. Yep. Bit of a waste, but yeah, I'll regret that. Probably be the thing to do me in right now. Who knows? Boom. Perfectly timed. Ow. That's one umbrella leaf gone. Okay. Not the worst. Oh, never mind. That was an early self-destruct. That's okay. Bye. See ya. Okay, let's see. I've almost got enough to get back one more card cannon. Actually, I can get it now. I need it. It's important. Oh, I'm still in this. Don't know how, but I'm still in this. I think I just refuse to die. I'm just too stubborn, man. I refuse to die. Oh. Okay. Not the worst thing that could have happened, to be honest. I'll do this right here. Boom. There we go. Time it here. It'll be perfect timing. Okay, that will be a problem though. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I'm dead. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I can try, but I think I'm pretty much dead. Oh god. Yeah. Ooh. That's a good try. 25 flags actually. Essentially, the Giga Gargantuars really did me in with the what you call that? It really did. Oh god, back. They really did me in with all the destroying my, essentially like my what you call that? My magnet shrooms and everything like that. So my setup's gone now. I don't think there's a chance for me to recover since I already lost the thing. They don't send anything down that lane for a fair bit actually. It's quite nice. Boom. Okay, everything down there is dead anyways. It's a waste, but that's okay. Boom. Oh yeah, they're not sending anything down those two lanes. I guess they know that I've given up on planting anything there already, so they can't really do anything as well. I'll just blow up the middle then. Boom. Okay, now I'm dead. Yeah. Oh, look at all those zombies. Mow down the sheep, dude. Mow down the sheep. We will descend upon our foes like lightning from a cloudless sky. This is basically the zombies mentality, by the way. I don't think there's anything I can really do, so I'm just gonna do that. No sun, no nothing. Massive, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything. I'm just delaying the inevitable. I even refuse to plant any like sunflowers or anything like that. So yeah, you already know how this is gonna go. Haha, boom. But at the same time, haha, I'm dead. Again, I tried my best, so yeah, for those of you who are just joining me when I just cut to finish, yeah. And yeah, because he could run with the pole vaulter, he just went in already. So, it is over. It is over. I'm not gonna try again, not anytime soon anyways. So yeah, now it's time for me to go and, you know, feed the Tree of Wisdom, and after that, we'll join back and see all the achievements. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Plants vs Zombies.